Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Chris Davis, and today we're going to do another review of Young Justice Season 4. This one's going to be the second part of Season 4. This one deals with Artemis. So, the way this, arc kind of starts off is Artemis has really moved on from Wally West. Yeah, she'll always love him, but she's moved on. It shows us that she's really enjoying her life. She's really having a great time. She has a new boyfriend. He's former military, and he's wearing a prosthetic leg. She's having a great time watching over Leanne and spending time with Roy's clone, Will, spending time with him. And her life seems to be good right now. But then she gets news that Superboy died. And then her world turns upside down. She's kind of distant when she's with her boyfriend. She's not really focused when she's teaching as a professor. Right now she's a professor at a university. That's pretty good. She's not really focused when she's fighting crime and gets hit and Nightwing has to save her. So, losing another friend that was part of the original team, or really any team, but especially the original team, really got to her. And then, this arc really gives us a dilemma. We have two League of Shadows people. Two people from the League of Shadows going to Artemis, asking to join her team, saying they have information, saying that they want to help the team now, they want to take down the light. And it's this girl Onyx and Vandal Savage's daughter. Those two people. So when we see Vandal Savage's daughter, she's lost an arm and her face is messed up. And so the dilemma is that Onyx claims that Vandal Savage's daughter is going to betray them. In fact, she was sent here to stop Onyx from betraying the light, but Vandal Savage's daughter says the same thing, that Onyx was sent here to stop her from betraying the light. And everyone's very suspicious of Vandal Savage's daughter. People are like, you wouldn't betray your father, like, you're extremely loyal to them, like, this doesn't make any sense. But then she's convincing, saying that Vandal Savage killed my sister, that I've seen the error of his ways, that he's evil. And so Artemis decides to do two things. One, she tries to do a psychic reading that doesn't really go well. Miss Martian isn't there, but they try to use another telepath, not really getting anywhere because shadows are trained to block mental attacks. And so eventually she calls Cheshire, her sister, Jade, to help her on a mission. And when she calls Jade, Jade is really fighting O Sensei because I think she just wants to die. Because when Cheshire Jade is fighting O Sensei, he tells her, have you come to live or come to die? And then she keeps fighting him and he keeps beating her up, and he says, okay, you've come here to die. And I think they don't explicitly say it, but it's implied she wants to die because she has regrets over what she's done in the past. So joining the Shadows, doing all those missions for the light, she regrets it because she's become the monster that she hated so much. She didn't like her father, but she became her father. She became the thing that she hated so much. So when Artemis calls Jade, she escapes before O-sensei like kills her, and he didn't want to kill her, but she was really giving him no choice. But he yells to her, "Hey, come back to me when you're ready to live." So they meet each other, and Jade's really angry and saying, "Hey, you're not supposed to call me unless it has something to do with Leanne." And Artemis says, "Hey, I have a problem. I have two shadows telling me that they're guilty and telling me that the other's bad. Will you help me figure out which one's telling the truth?" So Cheshire's questioning them, but she's not really getting anywhere herself. So then somehow the League of Shadows, they break into like their secret base, and they're fighting like the team, Cheshire, Artemis, and they're fighting the orphans with them. Orphan is with them. And so they capture Orphan, and this leads to another big plot. So if you read the comic books, you know this, but Orphan, also called Cassandra Cain, is Lady Shiva's daughter. So Lady Shiva wants her daughter back, and so Artemis takes Vandal Savage's daughter and Onyx to Infinity Island. They're going to go there, or it's either Infinity Island or Santa Prisca, or one of those two islands. They're gonna go there they're gonna go to the League of Shadows, and they're gonna get Orphan back. So right when they get Orphan, Vandal Savage's daughter, she betrays the team. She was the liar the entire time. She was betraying the team the entire time. Onyx was telling the truth about Vandal Savage's daughter. And so the arm and the messed up face, it's all fake. She pulls off a glamour charm that they did in season 2 to fool the Light. So the Light played the same trick, except they didn't keep a mole on a team for months and months. It was only like for a few days, so they can do espionage on the team. But anyway, a fight breaks out, and they get Orphan. They try to escape, and before they do, Lady Shiva catches up with them, and then instead of them just taking Orphan, and they have the new Genosphere, the flying bike machine. They have that, and they have all the guns pointed on Lady Shiva. And instead of walking off and leave, going on the machine, leaving, Orphan lets Lady Shiva bait her into fighting her, but Orphan wins, and then like they go and like they leave, and Jade, she's going back to O-sensei, and she wants to die again, but Artemis tells her, "Hey, look, it's not too late to start over, to do like the right thing." And like O-sensei says, "Hey, you can rehabilitate yourself, but it's gonna take time." So I guess the biggest thing you take away from this arc is that yeah, bad people can turn good. In fact, if you really look at this arc, the team or the younger heroes have at least like 2 or 3 people who are former League of Shadows, who are from former villains, and they've all turned straight. So I guess, yeah, if Cheshire wants to turn straight, she can. So that was the biggest thing. So Onyx and Cheshire are gonna stay with Oh Sensei. We also see Jason Todd. They really are teasing him. So I think they're gonna do something with him. They showed him last season. They showed him a little more this season. So there must be going to do something with Jason Todd. But anyway, looks like Cheshire is turning a new leaf, and that's pretty interesting. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.